No doubt, the nuclear materials have become recently more significant in various fields: industrial, medical, and agricultural. As they are considered so dangerous, these materials have different biological effects in our environment. Therefore, the International Atomic Energy Agency prepared an integrated nuclear security support plan in coordination with the member states. Through this scenario, we will introduce a theft case of a radioactive source from a truck. A company working in the field of petroleum is committed to all procedures of nuclear and radiation security and safety. In routine work procedures, the company's radiation protection officer RPO examines all documents related to the radioactive source. After that, the RPO delivers them to the qualified driver for transportation and transmission of radioactive sources. The driver should measure the exposure in the cabin and put the radioactive hazard level. As we know, there is an emergency plan in the event of any radiological emergency during the transferring of the sources in coordination with the relevant authorities to address all possible scenarios. In this scenario, we review the theft of a radioactive source while the driver is engaged in a fight because another driver interrupts the vehicle, leaving the vehicle in a working condition. The occupants to save the vehicle away. The driver contacted the company's radiation protection officer RPO to notify him of what happened in turn. He contacted the competent authorities such as police force, regulatory body, customs, port authority, and forensic evidence. This procedure is according to the plan approved by these authorities. The first responder covers many kinds of radiological emergency, however they are so dangerous. Therefore, he should be ready and in contact with the other authorities. The first responder should be well trained and qualified enough to deal with the cases. During the attempt by the suspects to tamper with the container carrying the radioactive source, they heard a statement on the radio about the seriousness of the source, causing them panic and confusion. After the police received the report, it deployed its troops and combed the area for the missing vehicle until a patrol found the vehicle in a terminal area. After informing, the commander of the patrol center was directed to secure the area and to stand at a safe distance until the other authorities arrives. Law enforcement responsibilities: protecting public from hazards, maintaining physical security, providing advice on evidence preservation to other response, and performing accident investigation. The role of emergency responders: arrival, size up, initial response actions, scene entry, victim rescue and treatment, decontamination techniques, transport to medical facilities. The incident commander conducted a mini-field meeting under the leadership of the participating parties for consultation, coordination, and distribution of tasks. Here, the incident commander is the team of forensic evidence, and that is because of the theft incident. The team begins the crime scene by controlling the scene according to the standard procedures followed in the physical evidence and documentation of the incident scene. Team of the crime scene carried out the measurement radiation assessment and determined the boundaries of the different regions: hot zone, warm zone, and cold zone. Fortunately, the radiation source did not come out of the container. As safe as normal, those measurements can work at the scene without affecting the team members. The decontamination corridor is found in the warm zone. In order to minimize the radiation exposure, there are three basics of protection, which are time, distance, and shielding. Any equipment used is removed and left inside the hot zone. And then taking a contamination survey instruments. After finishing the routine scene of the accident, team enters the regularity body to secure the transport the source according to safety procedures. On the other hand, the suspects were caught by the police dog. And one of them was injured as a result of the fall of the Sorce. The evidence was transferred from the scene to the criminal laboratories to complete the examination and reporting according to the standard procedures used in the chain of custody. The facts were presented during a press conference to reassure the public that the incident is no more than a regular safety incident and the suspects were caught up and do not amount to being a terrorist incident as it is said in the social media.